Hi, this is Helen here. I'm happy to give you a 30-minute mat Pilates class today. It's going to be a beginning, flowing mat Pilates class that you can do at your home. All you're going to need is a nice little mat. A squishy mat or a yoga mat will work. Yourself and some nice comfortable clothing to move. So yeah, we're ready to get started. I want to go ahead and get started today standing. We're going to be standing a nice tall spine, and I want you to just start feeling your feet under the mat and under your feet. You take a nice big breath, and then we're going to begin to go into a roll down. So I want you to envision your spine rolling down by nodding the nose to chin, chin to chest, and you're going to start to roll down through your spine. We're going to just take some nice, easy roll downs. Go ahead and soften the knees, especially if your back feels tight today, or the backs of your thighs, your hamstrings, and then roll all the way back up, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Let's do that again. We're going to nod our nose to chin, chin to chest, and curl down. And as you begin to curl down, start to feel the abdominals scoop up, navel drawing up to the spine. You really just want to feel that nice stretch in the backs of your thighs. One more time. And then curl it all the way up. Good. I want you to take attention as we're standing to your rib cage and a little bit of breath. So you're going to go ahead and place your hands on your ribs. And then I want you to place your feet about hips width distance. And then I want you to think about, as you take a nice inhale, you're going to feel your ribs kind of expand out to the sides. And exhale, you're going to knit those ribs back in. Try that again. Inhale, expand. Exhale, knit the ribs. Let's do that again. One more time. Inhale out. Exhale in. That's going to help you think about how your abdominals engage and connects to the back where your core is. So that sets you up to have your powerhouse engaged. We're going to start to move to the floor. We're going to turn to the back of our mat. And we're going to do just a couple walkouts. So you're going to roll down again, just like we did. We're going to roll all the way down again. Once you get there, if you need to bend your knees to touch the mat, that's fine, totally fine. Go ahead and do that. Take your little walkouts like a little inchworm, right? You're going to walk out. And when you get there, you're going to just hold a plank. If this plank is too much on your hands, feel free to drop to your forearms, totally fine. With the core, you're going to engage your abdominals and you're going to walk yourself back, bone by bone. Feel the spine working, and then roll all the way back up to standing. Let's do that one more time. So you're going to nod your nose to chin, chin to chest, peel down, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Should be starting to feel a little more warmed up in that spine. And let's inchworm out, walking it out. And when you find yourself into that plank, rock that tailbone under just a bit, and then lengthen through the neck. Pull the belly in again, knit the ribs, and then begin to walk back and feel strong in your core. Bone by bone, right? And then rolling all the way back up. Great. We're going to go ahead and have a seat on the mat. So just simply sit down, curl, bring your legs straight out in front of you. For those of you who feel kind of tight today, maybe you're at your computer a lot, working from home a lot these days, your hamstrings are probably tight. If they are, just bend your knees up a little bit. If you need more support, feel free to put a pillow or a block underneath your tail, okay? So we're going to start to focus on an exercise called spine stretch. So you're going to open your legs and feet about hips width distance, okay? Flex the toes and the feet, so anchor the heels into the mat. With a nice big breath, inhale, bring the arms up straight ahead in front of you. Before you begin to go, feel your arms kind of lock into those shoulders. So we'll take a few movements here as we bring those arm bones and screw them back into your shoulders. Take that one more time. Perfect. Keep here, knitting those ribs again. We're going to begin to nod the nose to chin, chin to chest. We're going to come into what's called a little C curl. Should feel like a little curl in the upper spine. Look down to your belly button. Keep that curl, and then begin to reach out and lengthen the spine like you're reaching your fingertips ahead of you. Feel that nice stretch again. Look down to that belly button, and then stack the spine and sit tall. Let's do that again. Now that nose to chin, chin to chest. Scoop in the belly as you lift it up. Drop the ribs. Look down to the mat. Reach, reach, reach. And come rolling rolling back through the spine, all the way out through the crown of your head. One more time. Nod your nose to chin, chin to chest, scoop that belly, reach out, lengthen through that spine. Think of your tailbone, and then the low back, the mid back, and all the way up through the neck. Well, let's go ahead and bring our arms down, give it a little shake out for the rest. So the next is called saw. We're gonna open our legs a little bit wider. They're about the width of the mat, maybe a little bit wider. And then you're gonna anchor those heels into the mat. You're gonna bring your arms out to the side. You're gonna take a nice tall spine again. You're gonna take an inhale, and you're going to twist and rotate to the left. Twist, twist, twist. And as you do so, you'll begin to curl forward like you're sawing off your pinky toe of the left foot. Then you'll curl back up and sit tall through the spine, back to the center, and we'll do the other side. Here we go. We're gonna inhale and rotate right. Saw that pinky toe. Exhale, roll up, back to center. Good. Inhale, rotate left. Twist, twist, twist. Reach. Exhale. Don't worry about how it looks. Just worry about how it feels right now. If you're tight, twist, twist, twist to the right. That's okay. Bend the knees up a little bit. Curl up. And back to the center. One more time. Inhale, rotate left. Good. Curl. And up. And back. And your last one. Rotate right. See, curl. Soft that pinky toe. Reach, reach, reach. Curl back up. And bring it back to center. And bring it all back down. Bring those legs and feet together. We're gonna work on the roll up. So scoot your bottom slightly forward so you're all the way on your mat so that your head is supported as well, okay? Now, again, you can always keep your knees soft if you're tight in the back of the hammies. So, 2 straight arms in front of you. We're gonna flex the feet so we feel that power coming from the tips of the toes out through the crown of the head. Let's get that breath going again. Take a nice inhale, and on your exhale, you're gonna roll down, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Your goal is to try to get every piece of that spine down on the mat. And as you get there, lengthen those arms, pull the ribs back in, and begin to come up. Nod the nose to chin, chin to chest. Now point your toes. See if you can roll it up, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Giving a nice lengthen here, that's good, beautiful. Curl back down, all the way, using your breath. Good. Now, if you're tight in the spine a little, that's okay. You'll probably feel like you plop a little bit. It happens to all of us. So the more you get warmed up, the more you get more mobility in your spine, you'll notice less of that. Here's the next one. Nod your nose to chin, chin to chest. Scoop that belly, drop that rib cage. Use your core muscles. Reach, reach, reach. And then roll it all the way back down. Now here's the work here on the way down, right? Curl, curl, drop the ribs. Use your breath, get that spine in. Beautiful job. Okay, go ahead and place your arms down by your sides. I'm gonna scoot forward and get back on my mat a little bit. Okay, so I'm still laying flat and I'm going to rise up my right leg. Good. Anchor the left heel down to the floor of the mat. Flex the toes of that left foot. Point the toes of the right. We're gonna take a hip circle. Place your left hand on your left hip. Anchor it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more. Lose a little breath here. Pause here. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Reverse it. And the other way. It should feel like you're trying to anchor down that left hip a lot. And then take 1 more here. Good. Let's go ahead and rise up that left leg to meet the right and then lower the right leg. Flex the right toes, point the left. Take a nice breath. Here we go, circles to the inside with an inhale, exhale. Place that right hand on your right hip for support. And inhale, exhale. This should feel good in your hip as you're building space into that joint. So we're working on that hip mobility. So good. Hold here, stop. Take a breath, reverse. And let's get that last one. And bend that knee and bring it all the way back down to the mat. Great job. We're gonna take a quick stretch. So bend the knees up. Heels are right in line with your sit bones. See if you can find that neutral spine. So Neutral spine is a nice, easy spot in your spine that's somewhere in between really arching and really curling. So it should feel soft and natural. Bring your arms out to the sides. Take a spinal twist to the right. And let that low back release. Come back to center. Inhale, exhale, knees to the left. Back to center. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale to the right. Sway. And back to the center. One more. To the left. And back in. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and bend our knees into our tummy. And let's go ahead and place our hands behind our knees. I'm going to show you rolling. We have a few different options for that. This is a beginner way to go about it. So it'll help you get up to that rolling ball position. So with the breath, you're going to take an inhale. And an exhale, you're going to roll yourself up. You can use your hands to get you there, right? And then you're going to roll back. And you can stay right here with your hands behind your knees if you choose. That's it. Just focus here and get steady. And see if you can get nice and stacked in that tailbone at the top. Point the toes. See if you can make that ball a little bit tighter, where you're in that deep C curl. You're looking at that belly button. We'll take two more, and relaxing the shoulders as best you can, right? Last one. And we're gonna pause here and hold in that little ball shape. See if you can keep balancing. We're gonna progress it on a bit. You're always welcome to stay right here, okay? You're gonna extend that right leg, bring it back down. Extend that left leg, bring it back down. If you're super tight, just keep a knee bend, okay? Here we go, one more each side. Right leg and left leg. Okay, we're moving on one more time. So right leg, left leg. Stay with me, squeeze your belly, feel your low belly. You can stay here. If you feel steady enough, you can go here. Don't worry if you can't yet. Stay where you can. You can always bend knees, right? Now sit up real tall. This is called your teaser. We're gonna bring our legs out and in, and out, and in. Let's point those toes, and in, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold those legs together. Tighten the low stomach. See if you can bring your hands off. See if you can stay there. Good. Bend the knees if you need to. Totally okay. Hold that. That looks good. Good job. Holding, holding, holding. Now let's roll it down. 2, 3, 4, and rest. Good. Breathe. All right. We are going to be turning to our side. So I'd like you to turn to your left side. And we are going to prop yourself up on your forearm. Now, if you have a neck or shoulder issue and that feels awful, doesn't feel good to you for whatever reason, you're always welcome to be here, okay? Protect it. Otherwise, try this, and we're gonna come into position where you bring your legs slightly forward of your whole body. So bring your legs slightly forward of your trunk. That's called banana. So we're in this banana position. We're gonna feel our obliques start to engage. We're gonna push some breath into that lower oblique, that side ab muscle. From here, we're gonna take an exercise just called ups and downs. Up, it's simple exercise, right? Looks simple, but in Pilates, there's always a lot more going on than just one muscle group. So up and down, and up and down, and lift and lower, and flex and point now. Flex, point. Do you feel that articulation through the whole joint, from the hip down to your toes? Last 2. Good. And one more. You're going to pause that leg here where it's still hovering. You're going to pulse it up, down, up, down. And as you do so, lift through that lower oblique. Keep lifting through that side waist. Good. Check your posture here. Make sure you have some space from that shoulder to the ear and we're not collapsing, right? Good. Pause. We're going to side kick and back and kick and back and flex and point. Inhale, exhale. It looks easy, right? It's not. So you want to focus on trying to keep that trunk from your belly button up stable. And we're moving from that belly button down, so we're mobilizing those hips. Here we go. 4 and back and 3 and back, 2 and back and 1. Pause here, hold if you need a break, take it, or you can stay here and keep that activation. Next one's called hot potato, so you internally rotate, toe tap your toe to the mat, externally rotate, heel back, and tap. Now again, remember, if this is getting too much up in here, feel free to lay down. You're always welcome to be here. Go ahead and try it if you want. And tap, and back, and point, and flex, and point, and flex, and point, and flex, and point, and flex. Pause here, circle that leg, circle, tiny little circles. 4, 3, 2, and reverse. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good. We'll take a little stretch before we go to the other side. Go ahead and grab the front of your foot and then pull the heel towards your glute in your seat. And just try to breathe. And then feel just the hip and the quad releasing a bit your front thigh. One more breath. And then we're going to go ahead and push ourselves up to seated. Before we go to the other side, we have one more exercise on this same side, same hip. It's called the mermaid. You can do it mat style as well. So a lot of these exercises we do on the reformer in class, we can do a lot of them on the mat. So stack your hips, knees, and ankles. Grab a hold of the top of your right ankle in the front. Yep, feel that little activation there. And then you pull on it and gently tug it and lift up that left arm. Good. And then you side bend and flex to the right. This might be plenty for you right here. And you feel that stretch all on the side of your left side. If you want more, you can look down to that right foot. Make sure you stay open in your spine though. Instead of collapsing, you really want to open up the chest. Take one more breath. And we're going to go ahead and bring that left arm down to the mat or the floor. And we come down here and we stretch that opposite way. And we come back up and use that core to push us back up and take that stretch one more time. Let's do that one last time. And back down. Left arm slides to the floor on the forearm. Right arm reaches across that body. Big stretch here. Use the core, the obliques, to push you back up. And take one more stretch. Good. All right, let's transition to the other side of the body. So we're coming to that right side. Remember, we're either on our forearm or we're all the way down. Either one. Now, banana shape. So we want to bring the legs slightly forward of the trunk. Activate your right lower oblique side ab muscle. Here we go, ups and downs. We inhale and exhale and lift and lower. Now we all have a tighter side, right? So if this is your tighter side, that's okay. Just do what you can. Breathe. You might need to engage your obliques a little more, right? And then let's do a check on that posture in the whole front of the body and the top part of the body. Make sure we're not caving. And we're not crunching into that shoulder. And if you feel crunchy in that shoulder, feel free to lay down. That's it. And up, and down, and up, and down. Last 3, and down, and 2, and down, and 1. And we're gonna hold that leg, we're gonna pulse it. Up, down, this is it. Now we have that opportunity to get real tight in our spine again and squeeze with those obliques. Good. 4, 3, 2. Hold here, we have side kick forward and back. This one's real easy to start kind of swaying like this. Not that that's awful, but try to see if you cannot sway as much. And then see if you can really get movement coming from below that belly button, but near the hip more. So you're really stabilizing that trunk. Make sure you're getting that flex and point, and flex and point. Remember, you can lay down if you need to. That's it, and flex. And point, and one more, pause here, hold, hot potato, tap, and toe, and heel, and toe. Remember, pretend I'm poking you in that bottom rib cage. It's a little oblique there, right there. Good, and tap, heel, tap, heel. Great way to get those hips done and those legs and glutes. And 2 more. And last one, we're gonna hold, we got a little finisher, right? Circles, circles, always a finisher. We're breathing, 5, 4, stay with me, 3, you got it, 2, last one, reverse, around, around. Stabilize that trunk again. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Ooh, great. We're gonna push ourselves up for mermaid on this side. So you're still on your right hip. Okay, we're gonna stack up hips, knees, ankles. And we're gonna have left hand on left ankle. Bring the core in, right, tighten it up. Give a little tug on that foot, that ankle that is, and then side bend. Again, this might be plenty right here. If you're tight all along that side, just breathe and feel that stretch as you give a little pull here. Side bend a little more. If you want more, maybe add a little rotation to that. Only if you can try not to cave forward. If you're caving, just stay here and focus on this and breathe. Good. Bring that right arm down. Slide that arm down across to the floor on the forearm. Bent elbow. And then you're gonna side bend over with that left arm. You're gonna use that core, use those obliques to push yourself back up. Coming off to the left side again. Maybe look down at those feet if you can. And then bring that arm down, slide it out, and side bend. And up you go. Great, okay. Awesome on that. How are we all doing? I'm asking everyone at home, right? Because we're on camera. It's all for our GCC members, our amazing members today. So we're up on our knees in the middle of your mat. And we're gonna take our right leg and bring it out to the side. And we're gonna go ahead and rise up that right arm. We're going to side bend to the left and bring that arm back down. And then take one more here and here. Now we're gonna roll down to that left side. See if we can place our left hand down to the mat. See if you can bring your right hand to your right hip, and we're gonna lift and lower that leg, that top leg. And we'll take 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and hold it and bring it back down. To come out of that, we'll come back up, bring our arms out to a T, bring our knees back into the center. Maybe if you lost a little space there, come back into the middle and then bring your left arm out, left leg that is, to the side. And we're gonna slide down that right side and reach over, and then slide down that extended leg and reach over. And we'll do one more. And down, and sliding down that extended leg, and back. Now, bringing that right hand down to the mat, lift up that left leg. That's it. So get that core activated. Get your abs organized again in powerhouse, remember? And then we're bringing that arm up. Good, and we're gonna drop and lift that leg, that top leg. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And we're breathing still. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and rest. Bring yourself back up to the middle. Good, and arms down. We're gonna lay on our stomach for a little bit. So we're gonna turn to one side, come down to our belly. Okay, a little bit of prone work here. So we always do Pilates. One of our biggest goals is to get a full body integration. So we wanna try to hit all different positions. So go ahead and place your head in your hands. So your hands will be on your forehead. You're gonna engage the abs up a little bit, so pull the navel in, and then engage the pubic bone down to the mat slightly. So now you feel this little co-contraction going on. Slight clench to the glutes. With the breath, keep your feet down, and then lift your head and hands and elbows. And then breathe and bring it right back down. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. 2 more. Last one. And rest down a moment. Good. So that's the beginning phase of getting into swan. So that's a little swan prep. Now we're going to extend the arms out all the way ahead of us. And we're going to try our swan. So your feet and legs are going to be about hips width on this one. Make sure your feet stay down. Anchor the pubic bone. Engage the belly. Pretend you have a little marble at the tip of your nose. Roll the marble in a straight line. And as you do so, lift the trunk and the mid-spine. So you'll start to lift up and then exhale down. So yeah, you're sliding your hands along. Now this is where a little towel can help you if you're on a floor, but that's okay. You can just do it just like this and think about as you lift. I don't care how high you go. Maybe it's only this high today. That's fine. So roll the marble away like a straight line and see if you can lift up through that thoracic. Thoracic is your mid-back. Most of us are pretty tight there and locked up these days because we're on our computers a lot, driving and forward. So we really want to work this position. So pretend there's a little nut between your shoulder blades and you're going to slightly pinch it on the way up. Roll the marble, pinch the nut, and then down. One more. Up. And down. X lift. Open the arms a little wider, open the legs a little wider. Think of a letter X. Your gaze is down to the mat. Lift up your right leg and your left leg and your right arm. Hold that, so opposition. Just your right arm and left leg. Hold it, and then switch. Left arm, right leg. So you can keep your gaze down. And switch. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Point through the toes and the ankles. And switch, the left arm, right leg. And relax. So that was our prep for the next exercise called swimming. Take a nice big breath. Inhale, exhale, rise up into some extension, lifting both arms and legs, and we flutter arms and legs, palms facing down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Flutter, flutter, flutter hips. Point your toes. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Go ahead and put your forehead back in your hands and rest a moment. And take a nice big breath. Let it go. We'll do a couple windshield wipers to kind of release that low back a little. So flex your toes, curl them up, and then let your hips swivel side to side. We're going to go ahead and push ourselves up into, I call it shell stretch in Pilates. You might know it as child's pose. Take a little stretch here. All right, so you're going to get those hips down to your heels. You're just going to breathe a moment. Just relax. 2 more breaths. And 1 more. And we're going to come slowly out of that position. And our last exercise, we're going to be finishing standing. So go ahead and stand that up. So it's called the push-up. We're going to roll down. And we have our 3 of them. We're going to roll all the way down. And we're going to remember how we did the inchworm in the beginning. So now we're here. We're going to take 3 tricep push-ups, or you can be on your knees, either one. We're going to inchworm our way back, walk back. We're going to roll it up, and we're going to do 2 more. Curl it down, bone that up, vertebra by vertebra. Walk it out. Okay, your Pilates push-ups, your elbows are rotated in. Okay, so we're really getting those triceps. And we're going to walk it back, curl chin to chest, use the core. All the way up. This is actually the last exercise in our classical mat series. So walking it out, last one. Pause here, really tighten up through the glutes a little in your abs and core. Take 3, 2, and 1. Walk it on back. And roll it up to standing. And that's it. That was your 30-minute Pilates class. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Hope to see you soon.